Elon, thank you so much for speaking to CNN News 18. Elon, we have been told that on that very day when Hamas unleashed barbarism in Israel, in the parts of Israel, you were there at a Nova party, and perhaps a few minutes before the strike, few minutes before they could attack people in the party, you and your wife left and went to a different party going in a nearby locality. If you could elaborate on what all you witnessed, and where are you guys now?
Yes, first of all, thank you, Siddhant. So as you mentioned, my wife and I, we were in the Nova party. We were there from from midnight, and with lots of luck, I don't know why, but in 6 o'clock, we left the Nova party, half an hour before the massacre started.
Okay.
And we drove to another party, which called the Psyduck, which was in Nir Oz, another one of the places that were attacked and got, many terrorists over there. And we arrived to the second party in 6:25, 4 minutes before the attack started. We just went down. I don't know why. Something from above told us, go away. You don't need to stay here. And we just saw the party and made a U-turn, go inside the car. And once we got into the car, hundreds of missiles, rockets, gun shooting. I mean, we heard it like it's right above our head. We just got into the car. We drove 150 kilometers an hour. We just drove away. And on the way, my wife, our daughters at the same time were at Kibbutz Niram, which was another one of the kibbutzes that on the fence. And my wife told me, go.
Kibbutz was also targeted by terrorists.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
And my wife told me, go to bring the girls, our two daughters from Niram. And one of our friends that was with us at Nova, and he lives in a moshav very close to it, he told us, come here, it's very dangerous. So we went for the moshav for En Absor, and we were there. And again, in less than 30 minutes, we got our life back 3 times. First, when we left the Nova. Second, when we did a U-turn in the second party. And the third one is to choose to go to En Absor, to the moshav, instead of going to pick the girls, because the road to the girls, the road to Niram, was already full with terrorists that just, shoot everyone that was there. So we had very big luck. And all that time we were in En Absor, and the defense class over there was the guy that told us to come to his house. He went down to fight with the terrorist on the fence, which was like 50 meters from his house. They killed the terrorist. They prevent them from going into the moshav. They were literally heroes. And yes, it was very tense moments when our girls are not next to us. They were in the shelter for 16 hours without electricity, with bad connection to the phone. So we managed to speak with them once in a while, and all the time you hear like tons of shooting over there. Nothing you can describe, and all along you just get messages and like WhatsApp and messages of people that are asking to be safe, to be released from the shelters because the terrorists are outside, and it was very bad moments.
Okay. So while you were driving from Nova party to the other party, and in fact to a safer place, what did you see? What all you witnessed happening on the streets of Israel, in Moshavs and various other places? What was happening? Was there a missile strike or terrorists roaming all across in that particular area, killing people, butchering people? What all you saw? If you could please share with us.
So again, it was the first moments, the first minutes, and we drove so fast. So I think I saw terrorists behind me, like the tenders, the jeeps. But luckily, we just drove and we got into the moshav and locked ourselves in the house. So we didn't see anything. Yet, because it was the first moments. But again, the day after, they took us back, or they took us out from the moshav with the help of the army. And the help of the people from the moshav that protected us. and we went to pick our girls, and we packed our things and moved to Eilat, because
So
here it's
how
much
many
more
people?
safe.
Yes, how many people were in these two parties? And going by the reports, what we are getting to read here in India, almost all of them were killed, have been killed by Hamas. So what was the theme of the party, and how many people were gathered there to celebrate?
From what I know, the first party, the Nova, was an authorized party that got all the certifications and everything to do the party, and a lot
Okay.
of police force was over there, a lot of security. It was like a big festival. I think around 3,000 or 4,000, people celebrated over there. It was a very huge festival. Again, we saw many faces that I know that are being kidnapped or murdered, that we remember them from the night. It's terrible. The second party was, in my opinion, they started 100 people, but when we got there in the morning, there was something like, let's say, 30 or 40 people. I know about some people that been murdered over there. Some of them are still missing, but I don't know the exact numbers. This party was not authorized, but again, it was like friends party. That I really don't know. I still don't know what has happened with all of them.
Okay. Okay. Thank
Unfortunately.
you. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you so much for speaking to CNN News 18, and all the very best and more power to you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a good day.